Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So for today's video, we are going to be taking a look at all of the NBA teams to make the playoffs. Except we got a little twist on it, guys. We are going to take all of the superstar players from that team, and we are going to switch it with the team that they are playing in the first round of the playoffs. Now, unfortunately, guys, I was not able to do a head-to-head matchup here, so we are actually going to start from the beginning of the season, because, you know, 2K can be a bitch-ass, and doesn't let me actually put these teams against each other with these type of rosters, which is really stupid for some reason. But anyway, guys, that's not really a big deal anyway. Let's go ahead and go through these rosters real quick, and we're going to see how these teams perform and really see what these teams are looking like with these superstar switches. So we got the Milwaukee Bucks who played the Raptors. So, of course, now they got DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry on their team. And anytime you bring a backcourt like that to any team, they instantly become better, especially with Jabari Parker, Greg Monroe. That's not a bad-looking team right there. Of course, though, they don't got Giannis now. Chicago Bulls, we got Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley switching out with D-Wade and Jimmy Buckets, so that brings them a nice backcourt also. Of course, from a small forward standpoint, they do not have one. Okay, they got Anthony Morrow as small forward, so that's not looking great for them. I guess Mirotic could potentially play the position if needed at 6'10". Cleveland Cavaliers, we got Paul George and Jeff Teague switching with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. Yeah, we also could have used Kevin Love, but I was just trying to switch out, like two players. I didn't want to do any more than that because then it gets too crazy. Celtics, of course, we got Jimmy Buckets and Dwayne Wade. Actually, Jimmy Buckets for this team is going to run point guard because they don't really, I guess they have Marcus Smart, but they also still have, Jay Crowder for a small forward. They got two shooting guards right here. So Jimmy Buckets actually said before that he wanted to run the point guard position. I think he actually ran in college for a bit too. So we're going to see how that works out. We got the Clippers trading Gordon Hayward and Rudy Gobert with, the pick-and-roll tandem of Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan. I mean, I just, from a roster standpoint, it made more sense to keep Blake Griffin instead of DeAndre Jordan, although I, of course, consider Blake Griffin more of a superstar than DeAndre, but it just, from a player standpoint, made more sense, trading point guard, and also Rudy Gobert center for another center, so that's fine. Grizzlies, we got Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge, team up with Zach Randolph, so this team don't really got a point guard now either, but, anytime you got Kawhi Leonard on your team, you put yourself in a position to do good things. For the Hawks, we have John Wall and Bradley Beal. Dwight Howard, I'm actually liking this team a lot. You put Tim Hardaway at the small forward position, also with Ersan at power forward, kind of stretching things. This is actually a hell of a nice looking team right here. Utah Jazz, we got Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, George Hill will probably be off the bench, Derek Favors, and Rodney Hood. For your Pacers, you got LeBron James and Kyrie Irving with Miles Turner, who could play power forward, I guess, and also Al Jefferson. Also, of course, they also got Thaddeus Young, too, who could play power forward, because he is one. Toronto Raptors, you got Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. You also got... no, because this dude's so freaking lengthy, got a new name, man. The Toronto Raptors? We're going to switch this team to the Toronto Longnecks. That's a dinosaur, right? Longnecks? Is that the name? Or is it... That's the name, right? Or is there just a dinosaur with a long neck, and that's just how they're... I don't know, man. I don't know shit about Jurassic Park and all that stuff. Chris Middleton, Serge Ibaka, and Valanciunas. Oh, my bad. We also got the Raptors. I'm sorry, the Rockets, who I just did a one-player switch here. I switched out Westbrook and James Harden because they play against each other. So we're going to see how those two players do on their opposite teams. Spurs, we got Marc Gasol with Mike Conley. Also, brother Pau Gasol team with Marc Gasol and Tony Parker, David Lee, Manu Ginobili. Suns, we have... No, why do I got the Suns on here? Suns didn't make no playoffs. I must have selected... My bad, guys. I must have selected them on accident. I know they ain't gonna do shit. Thunder, we got James Harden and the rest of the Thunder crew. And we also got... I don't know why the Timberwolves are on here too, man. Could have sworn I didn't select them either. You got the Trailblazers with Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry instead of Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. Warriors, there you go. Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, CJ McCollum. That's still looking like a superstar team to me, if you ask me. And hopefully I didn't miss anybody here, but it looks like I might have. There's a chance I could have. And we got Paul Millsap and Dennis Schroeder, who switched out with the Atlanta Hawks. So let's go ahead, guys. Simulate this season right here. See how these teams do. Simulate through date. I'm curious if all these teams still make the playoffs, although I gotta imagine there'll be some sort of difference. And it's gotta be some sort of shakeup, I'd have to imagine. But yeah, guys, it's absolutely crazy because, I look back at NBA history and certain, draft days. I do a lot of what ifs with, drafts and all that, don't I? I mean, I do repicking this draft and this year and all this stuff. And it's just really crazy seeing, what players end up on what teams and what players could have been on what teams if management would have just stuck along with that player. But at the same time, we don't really know if a player is going to develop under a new system. I mean, a lot of people say that Kawhi Leonard, without Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs system, if he would have stayed on the Pacers, a lot of people say he would not have really done anything there, which I do disagree because, yeah, some of it is how you're coached. I mean, I call it the Tom Brady, Tom Brady syndrome, where, yeah, Tom Brady is a fantastic quarterback by himself, but you put him in that Bill Belichick system, he's godly, man. Like, he's the best quarterback of all time. And because they had other quarterbacks in the past too that were on that team that were pretty successful, you know, when Brady was injured and whatnot. And I think that same thing goes to say with the NBA, where it's like Kawhi Leonard would have been a great player on the Pacers, but I think he's fantastic on the San Antonio Spurs. It's how it all works out. So it's really curious to see what what kind of these how these teams are going to finish and everything. So Houston Rockets currently in 4th place with Russell Westbrook. And actually, let me put up this playoff picture for you guys, so you guys at least see the East or the Western Conference. And that's what it's looking like so far, though. So the Jazz are actually the number 1 seed, which they got Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan on that team. Looks like the Thunder are doing fantastic with James Harden. Got the Rockets switching around. Warriors still looking good. Grizzlies, Trailblazers, and the Warriors. The Warriors went to the Trailblazers team, so that team's still going to be good. No, was that it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, the Spurs and Nuggets who are slipping in there too. So for the most part, looking like, you know, the same teams, just ordered differently. But yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward, man, to the NBA playoffs and all this stuff. It's just so competitive. It's my favorite time of year from a sports standpoint. It really sucks too, because after this, it's like all we got is baseball. And maybe you're a baseball fan. I know I'm not. I definitely know I'm not. But hey, like I said, man, it's like every sport's got to have its moments. At least there's not like just like a season dedicated just like tennis, or I don't know. I'm not gonna say it, man, but I would not be happy. All right, one more game left in the season here against the Timberwolves for the Houston Rockets. Doesn't really matter about them. Simulate through date. And James Harden, MVP on the OKC Thunder. We got Joel, Rookie of the Year, Tyreek, Six-Man, Hassan Whiteside, Defensive, Nikola Jokic, Most Improved, Tyronn Lue, Coach of the Year on that new look Cavaliers team. And, all right, so Giannis on the Raptors, made All-NBA first, Stephen Curry on the Trailblazers, LeBron on the Pacers. All-NBA second team looking like that. All-NBA third team, Chicago Bulls, Isaiah Thomas, very nice. And let's go ahead and check out some of these player stats here real quick. Okay, I want to see how all these teams did. Also, teams made playoffs, so we got Jazz, Spurs, Thunder, Rockets, Warriors, Trailblazers, Grizzlies, and Nuggets. So, I'm not really sure. Which team are we missing there, guys? I don't really got pulled up. I know we're missing somebody there, but for the most part, those are all looking like the correct teams, right? Man, I'm freaking curious. So we got, one sec. Clippers? All right, Clippers are not on there. Clippers did not make it with their switch out with the Utah Jazz. And then on the other side, we got Bulls and Cavaliers. Both those teams made it. Bucks, Hawks, they both made it. Celtics, Raptors, Pacers, Wizards. So it's exactly the same, guys. Not the same order, of course, from a seeding standpoint, but the same teams made it. So that's actually really interesting to see. I'm just going to go through these player stats real quick just so you guys can see them. You know, you can pause the video if you need to on the team you want to see. There's the Rockets. We're just going to go through it all right quick here. And, you know, because I don't know, man. Stephen Curry. I'm going to stop a little bit because, you know, I'm kind of curious too myself. Yo, look at that freaking. Look at these Splash Bros right there, guys. That's crazy. Dennis Schroeder, Paul Millsap. Yeah, I want to see how those. Damn, look at Avery Bradley, Isaiah Thomas tearing up on the Bulls. Kevin Love actually leading scorer over Paul George. Damn, he had 25 points, 14 rebounds, looking like that Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Love out there. Jeff Teague did already too. Jimmy Buckets running the point guard position. He only got 5.2 assists per game, but hey, he still got 20 points. There's the Clippers, who did not make the playoffs, which I find very surprising, honestly, because I think Gordon Hayward, Blake Griffin would be a very nice little combo, although their point guard position definitely lacking. There's your Memphis Grizzlies, John Wall and the Hawks. Don't care about them. I mean, I don't not that I don't care about the Heat. It's just they're not really, you know, for this video right here, right? All right, we're almost there, guys. We're almost back to the Rockets. We're going through them here, guys. We're going through them. We got LeBron James, 24 points, 11 rebounds, and about 9 assists on the Indiana Pacers, with Kyrie Irving get about 22 points. Pelicans, Pistons, Raptors. Oh, Giannis 23 points. Okay, and Westbrook with 21. Damn, all this shit went down. He almost had triple-double, I guess. But like I said, guys, the Houston Rockets, they have a lot more better scorers on their team than the Thunder do. So that's definitely would take away from Russell Westbrook's scoring stats, assuming he uses his, you know, to his advantage. Let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs, simulate current round, see who moves on, see who stays home. Washington Wizards got eliminated. Celtics eliminated. Golden State Warriors eliminated. Houston Rockets eliminated. Damn. Cavaliers eliminated. Bucks eliminated. Spurs eliminated. Okay, so we got the Jazz, OKC, Memphis, Trailblazers. We also got the Pacers, Raptors, and Bulls and Hawks. All right, let's keep it going. Simulate current round. Who's moving on? Jazz gone. Bulls gone. Trailblazers gone. Pacers gone. So we have Memphis Grizzlies with Kawhi Leonard. We got the James Harden OKC Thunder. We got the Atlanta Hawks with, I believe that's one with John Wall and Bradley Beal, and also the Raptors with Giannis. So let's definitely switching things up here for sure, dude. Hawks gone. Grizzlies gone. Wow, we got James Harden versus Giannis Antetokounmpo in the finals. And also Chris Middleton. Damn, that's actually very surprising because, like, yeah, damn, look at Chris Middleton kill it too, because I look at this team here, yeah, he's a beast, but would you say this team right here is better than the Bucks team, like, currently? I don't know, like, seeing them in the finals, definitely crazy. And, damn, look at his Cantor ball out too. All right, here we go. Simulate, current round, see who wins it all, and your Toronto Raptors with the Greek Freak, a.k.a. the Long Neck. The Long Necks, guys, have won it. Giannis with 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, about 3 steals, and 2 blocks per game. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Also shot 41% from 3, which is really good. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like if you're new to my channel. Well, just drop a like if you're, part of the Crispy Crew, too. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And peace out, my friends.